From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, I'm Danielle Shenk with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. Developing this morning, Lincoln police need your help locating a missing woman who they say disappeared under suspicious circumstances. 30-year-old Jerica Hamry has not been heard from since June 25th. Hamry is described as 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing 245 pounds, with brown eyes and hair. She was last seen at her home near the 3500 block of Huntington Avenue. LPD urges anyone with information to call them or 911. Now, if you're a Verizon customer trying to call for emergency services, you may run into trouble. Just before noon yesterday, the Lincoln-Lancaster County Emergency Management Communications Center reported that its team has been struggling to take calls. LPD has since posted on social media letting Verizon customers know that if they get a busy signal with no answer, they can still reach them by calling 402-441-6000. Some Nebraska lawmakers working with Governor Jim Pillen on reducing property taxes say that if legislative action isn't taken to adjust K-12 school funding to lower taxes, this could turn into a multi-year process. A group of 17 lawmakers has been meeting regularly with Pillen since the legislature adjourned. They say many funding details need to be ironed out, including school budgets already in motion for the upcoming school year. Lancaster County must allocate $62 million in American Rescue Act funds by December 31st of this year. The county commissioner says about $60 million has already been allocated. Now they're just making adjustments based on project budget changes to fully utilize federal funds. Another deadline in 2026 requires all allocated funds to be spent. Any unspent funds by then must be returned to the federal government. Lastly, we're circling back to some good news from yesterday. Zach Hawley is receiving the Mayor's Award of Excellence for maintaining all of the city's public gardens. In total, there are 15 to 20 parks and gardens in the capital city that he helps care for, but Hawley says selecting new plants each year and maintaining the city's green spaces is a team effort. He adds the work couldn't be done without all of the volunteers that pitch in more than 1,000 hours each year. Rounding out your headlines is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.